You know, I gotta say that I did not expect for a renaissance of solitaire in the ripe year of 2025, but the developer of Baba Is You, this brilliant little logical puzzle game that I absolutely adore as it breaks the bounds of a normal puzzle game's mechanics, decided that maybe it is time to bring back solitaire and created a solitaire mystery. This is a collection of mysterious and unusual solitaires. There's 30 different solitaire variants in this game, some of them using a standard deck of cards, some of them just kind of bending the bounds of reality of how solitaire can work. I'm excited to explore as many of these as you will allow me to. This game released was like yesterday, so we're early on. You can see all of the variants here on the bottom. I do love solitaire. I remember growing up, laying on the floor while watching TV, playing solitaire with a standard deck of cards, pyramid solitaire, spider solitaire. So I'm excited to give these a little look. Let's start at the far left, okay? So this is tap solitaire, fairly traditional solitaire. The twist is you can place up to 3 cards sideways to start new temporary stacks. Okay. Interesting. Originally called Babiter Solitaire, features cute Baba Is You themed cards. How lovely. Inspired heavily by Cluj Solitaire by Zachtronics. Okay. That shows you the difficulty that this one's going to be immediately. Excited for it. It's a 3 out of 5 on the difficulty scale. I'm probably going to get my ass kicked by it. We'll see how things go. Let's play. Let's play some tap solitaire. Oh, dude, look at how cute this is. I really love this. Okay, what the hell is a B? B. Is this like the foundation? Yeah, so this is your foundational ace piece of the solitaire. Okay. Is there like a rules? Is the question mark? Yeah, okay. So pile cards of every suit in ascending order on the slots on the right. Cards are stacked in the middle slots in descending order. You can only pick up a stack of multiple cards if they're of the same suit. Okay, that's a little different from normal solitaire. So only if they're of the same suit. So it's not a black and red scenario. We have 4 different colored suits. Okay. When you're holding a single card, right-click on another card to place the card sideways on top of the clicked card. Any card can be placed on top of the sideways card, but you can only have 3 of them. To turn a card sideways back upright, pick it up, place it on a valid spot. Press S to auto stack. Okay. So we're gonna experiment with that in a second, but let's make some logical moves immediately. We can put the 8 on the 9, right? Yeah. But I can't move the 9 and the 8 together because they're not the same suit. That makes sense. So then we can do something like, because we have the F here, we can move the 5-4 down. I can put the F here. I can put the 2 here. It then makes a lot of sense to have the 8-7 because I can move those together. Okay, yeah. This works. Where's the 6 orange? 6 orange is deep in here. But it's not that deep in here because I think if I take the 5 and I click you, I can rotate you sideways and place you on this stack. Then we can go 12, 11. I'll move this entire thing down to here. And then I can do 10, 9, and look at that, I free up the 6. So then we can go 6, the 5 I can put back on here, the 2 I can put on here, the 3 I can put, the 4, the 5. Okay, well, hold on, we're kind of cruising. How about well, we need to get to these, right? Which one of them is really close. The K's right here. We can go 3, 4, 2, 3. For now, just move you here. I'll put the J down. 2, 3, K. We're like off to the races, man. This could not go any better. It is brilliant. So now let's slow down a little. We moved very fast there. Where's the 10? The 10 is here. We have like 10, 11, 9, 8, 7. All of those are chilling. Let's move the 7 to... Well, hold on. We can We can just fill in. I mean, we could fill in 1,000,000, right? 7, 8, 9. Okay. Having large numbers as your base is always going to be a good idea. So I'm tempted to put the 13 down right here. And I'm going to, because then we can rotate the 8. 7 goes on there. 9, 8 goes on there. And then 8, 7 on here. 10 on here. 9, 8, 7 on there. 10, 11. We can go the 5 on you, bring the 11, 10 down to here, 12 goes on there, 10 goes on here, 11, 12, yeah, okay, where's the 6? 6 is hella buried, but 9, 8, 7's there, 2 is a little buried, but it's not horrible. Oh, dude, this has been absolutely brilliant. We can do some rotating to get some stuff straight here. I just want to be careful with how I rotate. Because it's easy to, like, lock the rotated card under there, and then you can't access it. Which would be terrible. But we have some good plays here. So if I rotate the 3, I can move the 13 down, 6, move you up, move you down, move the 3 to here, 5, 4, 3. The 2 goes on, and then we can just stack those. 12 comes down, 11, 10. 9 is a little buried, but not horrible. 5. So the auto stack is at this button. Okay, brilliant. Move the 8, 9, auto stack. That's about as good as anything is ever going to get in this. I love it. I love it. I kind of want to do it again because I feel like that was really easy. But let's move on, right? Let's move on. We'll come back. We'll play more Tap Solitaire in the future. Let's play Babiter. Baba is Solitaire, built from Tap Solitaire with the intention of creating a Baba is You-esque rule-changing gameplay. Results pretty chaotic, but maybe that's appropriate. Oh god, brother. Okay, okay. Playable with a standard deck, yes, but remembering the exact meanings of the face cards is probably annoying. Okay, okay, okay. Baba is Solitaire. Oh, what the frick is this, man? Baba, Fofo, GG, Kiki. Okay. 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 Yeah. We can do this. We can do this. So I'm assuming that the is allow us to do some funky stuff. What is stackable? Like, are these are all stackable on top of each other. That's really good. That's great to see. Let's try to get this J right now. Because we can get the B as well. So 5, 4. We now have a 7, 6, 5, 4. Can I stack cards up here? I can't stack cards up there, but I'm assuming I can move them over here. I'll move you there for now. Then we can move the 5, 4 to here, 5 to here. Can I store a single? I can store single cards. Okay. Store some 10s for right now. Let's get the Jack in. We got the 5, 4, 3. We got the 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. We can get the B in. Okay. It's a good start. I think that's a lovely start. I really like the idea. Let's move the 5. Get the full 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 down. We can get the 6, 5 going there. I'm very curious about the is. So let's move this 6 up here, move this back, and now we have an is. So if I bring in the K, and I now say Kiki is GG. Okay. Okay. So that changes. It changes the suit. It changes the red suit to now be orange suit. The problem is that I still don't have any 2s available. I gotta get some 2s available for this to make any sense. Because we have actually, like, great stuff going here if I can get a 2. And we have a 2 buried in here. I can't place those on top of there. And I can't stack like a 4-3 up there. I think it's singular card up there. So if I move these back for now, let's experiment a bit. Now we have GG as Kiki. We also have any suit. Let's I can do that. Kiki is any suit. Now we can go 7-6-5. But I can't move that right now. I could push the 3 up here, go 7-6-5, then go 2-3. I mean, this entire thing starts to fall apart, right? 4-5-6-7. I need the F, so move you to here. Move 2 Izzes. I can't move the 2 Izzes. Can I move any suits? 2 Izzes? Okay, and then F to auto stack those down. This is working-ish. I feel like I'm not using the mechanics of the game, but I'm terrified of them, so I think that's fair. And I can't just place those up there. We need to do a Kiki is Fofo, which is, I mean, this like never gonna happen. I can move those. Interesting. Because I need to get an 8 down here. All of the 8s are like 8 and 9s are this column right now. Got all these 10s at the top. I guess it ends at 10, so maybe that's kind of intelligent that I did that. But I still can't do much with that. The 7-6-5 doesn't help me a lot. Well, I mean, I can move this to here, I suppose. I can move this to here. That frees up the 6, which allows me to get the 2. And then I can go 8, there's this, there's that. 6-5. Now we have on same and opposite. I can just stack all of those cards over there. Which, again, I think kind of defeats the purpose. But I don't care, because I'm unraveling the puzzle here. Yeah, we're actually just, like, fine here. 3. Except I'm gonna have to mess around with some of this. All those go on. Because now I have to make all of these turn into the correct thing. So it's going to be Kiki is feed GG? Yeah, and then stack them. Okay, yeah, why not, man? Why not? Was it weird? Yeah, it was weird, but it worked, okay? It definitely worked. S2 done. Let's do another. It's easy. It's easy. The Eldrich Invasion. Okay. Defeat 16 Eldritch monsters by matching them up with appropriate cards. Features a special deck with more esoteric suits, moons, knives, books, and candles. Defeat 16 Eldritch monsters. Okay. I have no freaking clue what I'm doing, so I'm going to read this. Defeat all 16 monsters by matching them with cards of equal value. When a monster card is on the top of one of the 4 middle slots, it'll jump to an open monster slot on the right. When a monster card is on the top of one of the 4 middle slots, it'll jump to an open monster slot on the right. If there's no open monster slots, you lose. Every monster slot has 2 attacks next to it. When the monster slot is filled, you can place any number card on the attack slots if the combined value of the 2 cards on the attack slots is equal to the value of the monster card. He's defeated. All 3 cards are removed. Aces normally value 1. If it's in an attack slot for a monster of matching suit, its value becomes 7. And in order to complete the solitaire, you need to use at least 1 ace matching suit. Okay. Number cards are stacked and moved in ascending, descending order Order can be changed mid-stack, so 4-3-2-3 is valid. Okay. Frick me up a little bit on this. So you're currently at 12. So... where are the monsters, man? The monsters... I guess you're a monster, potentially? So I can't stack you because you're weird. This is a 7, you're a 12. Where's the 5? The 5 is here. I think that's a problem for me. So if I do this, I can't do that. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out who the monsters are. I guess any of the purplish cards are monsters. Okay. So if I move you up here, monster comes down. That makes sense. That makes sense. So you're 4, you're 6. But I can now move these around. So an 11 can be a 7 and a 4. Okay, brilliant. Ah, that's the discard pile. Okay. We got it all figured out. 3, that's 6, not 4. Sorry. Reading Roman numerals quickly, not my strong suit. Why can't I place you there? That's 4, that's 3, brother. Am I losing it? Okay. And I can't place those over there. I need a blue monster, right? There's one deep buried over here, but because I can't place any of you right now. I can put these over here, but it has to be matching, right? Any number card. Okay, hold on. That's different. So now we have a 10. So we could do a 6 and a 4. Excuse me? Do I not know how to math? 2 attack slots. Any number. Combined value equal to that. Monsters defeated. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. And now I can't move the 6 out of... You're 2 6s. I'm an idiot. Sorry. A 6 and a 4. There we go. Okay. Sorry. I just... Roman numerals very hard in my brain, apparently, today. Let's... We need to move this 6. We've got a 9 here. You're at a 12. A 9 and a 3 would get us there. Can't really do that, though. The 3... The 4... The... Did I manage to stick myself here? Because the 3-6... If I could move this ace somewhere, then that's a 9 that would go down, and then we can plug in you. But I can't... And 2 3s doesn't get there. So we're actually like... We're a little cooked on that. Let's bring that back for right now. So the 3... I still don't know why the 3 can't go on the 4. Because didn't you tell me ascending? Numbers are stacked and moved in ascending order of alternating suit. Ah! Okay. Reading. My worst nemesis. Makes sense. So... I still think that we should probably just, like, do you up here. So the 3-4, you can move because you work intelligently, but multiple 3s does not work. But I could go 1, 2, this 10 goes down, and I can go with an ace. You're worth 7 and a 3 for a matching lad. Okay, yeah. Now you're an 11. An 11, we could do a 6 and a 5. We could also do a 7 and a 4, so we could go 7, 4, send you away. 3. The 3. And the 10, to be honest with you. A 6 and a 4. A 5 and a 5. A 5 and a 7 for you. So we could go like... We could go like this. 5 and 7. Now we have a 9 and a 3 for you. Is that a 13? I don't know why the Roman numerals are like very hard to see for my brain. 2 6s for a 12er. You're not 12, you're 13, right? Yeah. There's a 13 for blue now. So if we go 6 and 5 is not good enough. 13, so a 6. We could go 9 and ace for 1. You've only had to get one of those for the suit correctly to win, and we did that. So I'm chilling with that for now. The 6, we got 2 5s, but they can't stack. Being able to store a lot of cards over here, like, rocks, man. Because we just get more things going, and it's very helpful. So the 13, we can do a 9 and 4. I don't see a 4 anywhere right now. Getting another monster down would also be useful. So if we bring... But it's another 13, which is continuing to just be a problem. And I can't free that because then we'll lose. So you have an 8. An 8 and a 5 gets... as soon as I open up you, we lose. Unless... that's considered dying, huh? Now, I'm kind of disappointed by that because I would clear it at the same time that would come down. Okay, fair enough. Start me again. Start me again. We understand what we're doing now. So a 7 and a 3, I don't like. We want to free up You're an 8. An 8 and a 2. Let's bring you there for now to get down a guy. The 7 and the 3, we can clear you. The ace comes down, so we're looking for a 5 blue, which exists down here. You're an 8. It can go on a 9. That comes down. We can actually just do this. Still gets that going. This we can do as well. So you're an 11. You have a 7. I need a 4. 4 is incoming. Let's put you here. Let's bring the 4 here. That's a 6. I once again read the Roman numeral backwards. Love to see it. Love to see it. You're an 11. A 6 and a 5. I'm once again ruining our opportunities here. Just kidding. We're good. A 6 and a 7 does not equal 11, but it does equal 13. So we'll send you. This is going swimmingly. Here's the 4 that I was looking for earlier. So a 4 and a 6 can get rid of you. Now you're an 8. 4 and I need a 7. 4 is 7. Excuse me. 11. You're a 6. Once again, read it wrong. It's really impressive that I keep on doing it. If we bring in the ace, that's a 7. We would need a 5 there. You got to be really careful, though. You got to be really careful. An 8 and a 3 gets rid of you. Then a 7 and a 3 is not good enough. A 9. You're only 9. And I need to do 2 cards to get there. I can't just lay down this 9 to do it. Do me a favor, put this here first, because you're a 13. Because now we can go 9. I once again need a 4, which I don't have. Just kidding, I do. Okay. Frees up a slot here as well, which is very nice. You just have to be careful not to kill yourself again. So the 9, You could do a 6 and a 3, which you don't have. You could do an 8 and a 1. I mean, if we just swap you guys. 8 and 1? That's 11. I should be checked, man. I should be checked. Okay. If you're 11, then we can go 8 and 3. Let's move this back. Clear you. Then the 10. I mean, this is a 6 and an 8. A 14 is insane. An 8 and a 2 would clear a 10. There's a 10 deep in here. Oh, there's a 10 out on the board. So the 8 and the 2 clears the 10. Now we can feel good about this 9. I need to get the ace back in here. But for now, we can go 6 on the 5, then on the 7. Ace comes back on here. We free that up. The ace is a 7, plus the 5 that's deep buried in here. I can go 1, 2. Oh, that actually just clears you, which is great. We put you back. We bring you on. This is unraveling. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good about it. The problem is I don't have any dudes. 7. Because I can't put these over here quite yet. If I lay, you can't go there. This is a 7. This is a 9. I have to back you up for a second because we have to be careful how we do this. I need more slots to hold things. So this comes down. This comes over to bring him down. Then we can work out clearing these. Because you're a 12. So we can go 9, 3. Here's an ace. Ace can go on the 2. It can't go on the 2 because it's not of different order, but I can put you there. Then we can go 7 and a 6. Clear you. A 9 and a 3 is what we're looking for you. You're currently a 13. 2 6s won't get you there. You need a 7 for that. A 9 and a 4 would get you there. But again, not too likely in our current moment. How about a 8 will bring you down. This has to be close, man. This has to be close. I can't stack you on that because you're not alternating suits. So annoying. It's so annoying. Put this here for now. You can put this on here. Bring down him. There's only one monster left, so we should be able to clear some stuff here. A 4 and a 7 clears you. You're a 13. I have a 7. I need a 6. We don't have a 6. So move you down here for right now. Let's do an 8 and a 5. And then you're a 12. I need a 9 and a 3. I don't have a 9 and a 3. So how in the world am I getting rid of that? It's gonna have to be... We bring you in. The 9 has to go with the ace. And that's considered a victory because I have cleared all of the I've cleared a certain number of the monsters. I do not like that one. In case that was not abundantly clear, I don't like it. The Roman numerals messing with my freaking head, man. I don't know why my brain can't do that. I need normal numbers. Killed it on the first 2 that were harder, and then bombed on the 3rd that was the easiest. The Olexa way. That's a solitaire mystery. There's 10 times the number of solitaire puzzles that we just solved to still unpack in this game. and I would love to play more of them. So leave a like on the video if you want to see some more weird solitaire. For now, though, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't to the channel. We're doing a ton of cool stuff here soon, so you won't want to miss it. See you in the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.